Hey guys, it's getting colder outside, so I want to talk about filtering water when it's below freezing and why I may be switching from the Sawyer squeeze altogether. So for normal 3-season hiking, I really love the Sawyer squeeze. It's only 3 ounces and it's super simple to use and it just works. But once the temperature starts to drop, I hate having to bring that into my sleeping bag and sleep with it at night. It's big, it's annoying, and no matter how hard I shake it, it still leaks water into the Ziploc, and it's just not a fun situation. So normally around this time of the year, I'll switch out my setup and I'll put the Sawyer away and I'll pull out a SteriPen. Well, I have the SteriPen Adventure series, and there are other models that are lighter or have rechargeable batteries. It's just the one that I picked up on Amazon a couple years ago, just because it was cheap and I needed something for the winter. And normally I'll pair that with a Nock Vecto 2-liter bladder, and together those come in at 7 ounces, and it gives me a really easy way to gather water but also filter it, because I can just use that same wide opening to put the SteriPen in and agitate the water for about 60 seconds. But I also am a huge baby about having any type of floater in my water. So what I've done is I've taken a Sawyer bladder tube adapter and I've sandwiched a brass piece of mesh in there with one of the O-rings. And what that has done is it's given me a nice pre-filter that screws right onto the Vecto or any other bottle, and I can transfer it to another container without much effort. This winter though, I have been wanting to try something new, just because I wanted a lighter, more simple setup, something that didn't have any mechanical points of failure or any batteries to worry about draining in the cold or whatever. So I ended up switching out the SteriPen for aqua tabs and the filter for a sock that you get from a shoe store, I guess. I don't know what they're called. Using this method, I just put the sock over the end of my water bottle and use that as the pre-filter and fill up directly from the stream or lake or whatever, drop a tab in, and I'm good to go. Switching to those actually saved me 6.5 ounces, because both of those things for about a week's worth of water come in at about half an ounce. Obviously there are some trade-offs, like having to wait for the sterilization process in the cold temperatures. I think it's a little bit longer the colder it gets, and it's really not ideal for super dirty sources, like if you're in the Southwest and you're drinking from cow troughs or whatever. I mean, I would definitely still use a Sawyer for that type of environment, but I'm mostly in the Midwest, Southeast, and New England type area when I backpack, so there's plenty of decent water sources and it's not something I have to worry about. So that's what I'm going to be using for at least this winter season, and depending on how that goes, I may just switch out the Sawyer for this in my summer kit. I don't know. But if you have some other magical water filtering technique that works best for you, let me know in the comments below.